And we are back. Welcome to my FPL Game Week 1 review. A good opening week for my team, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Only good enough for Game Week rank 1,372,029th overall, but 70 points in the opening game week I am very happy with. My target every single week to be what I would consider a perfect week is 72 points, because that is everyone contributing 6 points plus your captain getting double points, which would be 72. So for 70 points in the opening game week, I am very happy with, even though it's not an amazing score. I am very happy with that for the opening week. Now, for you guys that are either new to FPL or are looking to potentially go in and make really drastic early changes, I would recommend you just hold fire for now. Two reasons for that. Firstly, under the new FPL rules, you can now start storing up transfers. So if you've picked a team that you think is going to do well for the opening few weeks, just hold for now. Unless you've had like a couple of serious injuries in your opening game week, there's no need to rush into making any changes. Certainly do not be considering playing any wildcards. And secondly, I would be really cautious about making transfers this morning. Obviously, the appeal would be to go, right, this hasn't worked, I'm going to put this player in right now. But just a reminder that if you go over here, you will see that Chelsea are playing on Thursday night. Now, obviously, if you don't have any Chelsea players in your team, makes it a bit easier for you to put transfers in. But, like I say, Chelsea are playing Thursday night, so potential injuries to the likes of Cole Palmer, any other Chelsea players that you may or may not have in your side could get injured on Thursday after already making changes. Not only that, obviously the transfer window is still open as well. The likes of Ivan Toney potentially moving to Saudi Arabia, etc. could all happen over the course of the next few days. So please be cautious about making transfers this early on into game week 2, because anything could happen over the next 3 days. Wait until Friday, see what the state of play is before actually making your changes. Going back to the actual FPL website itself, though, like you can see, like I said, 70 points. No Salah, I keep calling them Haller. No Haaland or Salah in my team, and still securing 70 points, which was pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. In terms of the league, it is our old favourite Doctor Strange that has got himself to the top of the table after game week 1. Very solid all-round team for him. He did have Salah as his captain, but look at that midfield. Jota and Burmo, Mitoma, Saka, Salah. That's where the points came from. Pretty good defensive performance as well. And speaking of Diogo Jota, he would be certainly one of my picks to be considering if you are looking to dip into the transfer market for game week 2. If you look at the fixtures, the ones that stand out for me: Man City taking on Ipswich, Liverpool taking on Brentford, and arguably Southampton taking on Nottingham Forest as well. Obviously, you know I've been banging on about Adam Armstrong in all of my videos so far regarding FPL this season. Potentially Spurs against Everton as well, the likes of Heung-min Son you could be looking to get in. But if it was up to me, and if you're looking to make a change to your side, like I say, firstly, wait until Friday to make this decision. But the two players I would really be looking at are Diogo Jota. Obviously, he is only 7.5 million. He is a midfielder that is going to be looking like he's going to be playing at striker this season. So be careful, because his price might go up. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at him after that performance against Ipswich and looking to put him in. So if you do want to take the risk of taking him on today, then it probably would be best to do it now, because his price may rise as loads of people look to put him in. But my top tip going into this week would be a certain player of the season from last year, which is, of course, Phil Foden. 9.5 million, so he is an expensive one. You would have to take out a relatively expensive player to fit him in. But Ipswich at home next to Manchester City, then West Ham and Brentford, with Foden already back in the side ahead of all of the other English players that played at the Euros. I think he is a must-have going into this game week against Ipswich. Leif Davis really struggled against Salah, and I think Foden could be looking to be absolutely devastating from that position next weekend. And then, like I said, if you're going to go for a Spurs player, obviously the ones to look at are Maddison, Heung-min Son and Dominic Solanke. I would leave it up to you to decide which one to go for. It's a shame that Pedro Porro has picked up a slight knock. I don't think it's going to be a serious injury personally, but that would be my recommendations if you are looking to make changes for this upcoming game week. Congratulations to all of you that managed to get more than the 70 points that I got last week. Let me know what changes you might be making down in the comments section below, and I will be back, of course, on Friday morning, giving you my updates on the changes that I have made to both my team and Dave's Mega Minions. And then, of course, we'll have the FPL Challenge for Game Week 2 as the short on Friday lunchtime as well. I'll see you there.